We are under the lights this evening. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Temperature here at game time 61 degrees. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. Bryant's got it. And there's one away. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. There to take it is Ramirez. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So digging in now, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Machado up the middle, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now batting, Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that coming to the plate now, Manny Machado.
Leading off for Louisiana, shortstop, Manny Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Bryant is up with it. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. At the plate, Dale Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heading after it is Murphy. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Left center, base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Dale Murphy.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Dale Murphy.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hernandez is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The 0-1. Popped him up. Gonzalez moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Sale gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Carter. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ryan
popped him up. Ramirez ranging into shallow right. 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Sale. First pitch coming. Here it is. This pitch is popped up. Arenado calls for it, and that retires the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Murphy's under it. He's got it one away. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A high fastball is in there. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly...
And the throw is in time. Here's Mookie Betts, second at-bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Hit high and deep to right center. Murphy's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Machado is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopper foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And another foul ball. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Dale Murphy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to short. A diving effort there by Ramirez, but he can't quite get there. It's a base hit. Here's Nolan Arenado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Murphy, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Sent on the ground out to second. So they do get their first hit, but their first run. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And there's one down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dale Murphy.
Dale Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch. Outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Adrian now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. Catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Blackman will make the catch here. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Ramirez. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
The batter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Sale. He popped out in his first trip. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Murphy, and that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Bryce Harper.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Low for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in and looking for more, Dale Murphy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Dale Murphy. Your attention, please.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
58. Now playing right field. Number 3.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think.
And the throw to first is there. Here's Adrian now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's the 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1-1.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1. Drilled to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Ramirez over to his left. Throw will go. Ready once again, Chris Sale. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Wade Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Murphy's on his horse. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez singled home a run in his last time up. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Wade Davis. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Victor Robles is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Carter over to his left, 1 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Altuve. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Sale into the windup. 1-0 on its way. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.